I'm glad Bryce told us that because that'd have been tragic. Like, what happened? All right, well, we're back. Apparently, can't watch Caleb Farley videos. We can watch Patrick Surtain all day.
Right.
But I think you saw enough on him to really get an idea of what he's all about.
Yeah, I think generational talent. I mean, I haven't seen enough film on him. I'm assuming he's a 4-2, 4-3 guy based off the way he squats on routes. Like he either trusts his safety or he trusts his speed. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
just squatting on routes, man, you'll get ran by.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Real
saying?
quick.
And then that band they'll strike that band up on you in a heartbeat. And that's the one thing as a corner you do not want. You do not want to hear that band playing. Um, Sertan, I mean, he's just different. He's just different.
Yeah.
He can play in the slot. And and as a football player, the more you can do makes you more valuable.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right? You can move around and play, like I said, play in the slot, play outside. It makes you more valuable to the team. Um, but knowledge of the game says a lot too.
And the quality of competition that Surtain was facing
Right.
in the SEC was
I mean,
way, way
that's
higher.
next to the NFL.
Right. I mean,
NFL
honestly.
and the SEC. But even something like that one play that we saw with a kid from Virginia Tech, cover two, carry. There's
Mm-hmm.
no threat to your side, right? That's to me that's Pop Warner football, right? So that's just Pop Warner. It's something that you're playing at a high level. You should know that,
Mm-hmm.
right? You should know that. No coach have to tell you that, right? Nobody to your side. Don't play the coverage. I mean, play the play,
Yeah.
play the formation. Um, so yeah, it's just knowledge, man. Sertan, he's lucky enough to have a dad, an all-pro father that's probably taught him a couple of things that most of us didn't get.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, he grew up in the system. He
Yeah, absolutely.
probably sitting at dinner with his dad, and his dad's like, "All right, here's what they're coming out in. What are you doing?"
Right. What do you do? Right. He's sitting at the table, cover three. You got two receivers to the outside, two tight ends. Seam alert. Right. It's
Right.
just something that a football mind would know.
Right.
Somebody that's played before, they would know that. Cover three teams, all four goals is the beater.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just some things you should know. Smash corner. Those are just route combinations that you should know. Right. You get a deep, a shallow dig, knowing that they're probably going to run a deep dig behind it. They waggle the guy down, they run a quick slant, and you're on the outside, you're playing corner. You probably know that they're just trying to open up the window for your man to get the balls. A lot of things that you should know. Um, so just route combination. I tell people all the time, like young kids, I said, one of the best ways to learn route combinations is just play Madden. I mean, they want the game to be as real as it possibly can. A lot of those plays are in the playbook, right? Just learning route combinations.
Right.
Route combinations.
It certainly helped me with learning a lot about football.
Mm,
You
yeah.
can't deny
Yeah,
that.
yeah. It'll teach you a lot, man. And then like sometimes, depending on how many receivers you got to your side, it'll tell you if you read 2 to 1, two is always going to tell you what number one's going to do,
Mm.
right? So sometimes you can just key two, right? You see two running out, most of the time you're gonna get a curl right behind it. You know what I mean? So just learning route combinations and what teams like to do. But you get that from film study as a team and individually.
Right.
I know a lot of times as corners, we would just sit down and watch film together. Obviously you break down film with your defensive group, but just to get the corners in together. What do you see? What do you not see?
Right.
Those are the things that you do when you're breaking down film. So, but yeah, I tell people, like I said, Madden to tell you a lot that you need to know about offensive schemes and route combinations for sure.
Dope, dope. All right, well let's go ahead and wrap this one up. That was pretty fun, man. I enjoyed it. I learned a lot about these guys, and it taught me that even though I didn't know some of the things or like the terminology that these guys were doing as far as corners go, Caleb Farley just doesn't quite sell as easily as like a Patrick Surtain does.
Absolutely. Yeah, Patrick Surtain, you can just turn on his film, you just see a pro.
Right.
Right. And I'm sure you can watch his freshman film to his film this year, and it's just going to scream professional.
Right.
Right. Yeah, even I know Buchanan's son isn't coming out, but even watching Ray Buchanan's son, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can just say he just grew up in a pro household.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nah, it was like when we talked about it initially, and they a lot of people put Farley to the Falcons, and I'm just like,
why?
I was every Virginia Tech game I watched, he was never one that really stood out on film to me.
Right. I'm gonna tell you something else. I was really shocked that they took the kid from Clemson as early as they did.
Oh, AJ.
Yeah.
He's turned out great though, man.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, but if you're as good as your last game,
Mm-hmm.
and that young kid from LSU gave me.
Mm-hmm.
But he's special. I mean, like, he's special. So, but yeah, he ended up turning out pretty good. He did a really good job for the Falcons. So it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I wouldn't go with Farley though. I wouldn't.
Not unless he fell to. Okay, well, on top of that, he just had back surgery, so.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch him until the 3rd or 4th round unless he fell.
Yeah. So who do they project the Falcons to get in the first round?
Just depends on what we do.
Yeah. If we stay at 4, who knows? If we trade down, like I said, if we trade down to about 10 to 12, I want Surtain, but
yeah.
And Surtain is gonna be there at 10, 12?
probably just because there's so many quarterbacks in this draft, and like there's a lot of speculation that 1, 2, and 3 are going to be quarterbacks. So if 3 quarterbacks go at 1, 2, and 3, there's going to be a rush on quarterbacks early.
Yeah.
So teams are going to panic. Oh, I gotta get Fields, gotta get this guy. Yeah. So
yeah, Surtain will probably the earliest he'll probably go is 10.
yeah.
But he's projected in that 10 to 17 range. So,
Yo.
I mean, he is the corner though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Absolutely.
Cool. Well, hey, do you want to tell the people about what you're wearing on your head, man?
Yes. My clothing line 28. I haven't been able to get them on the website, man, due to COVID. But they'll be coming soon, man. But more importantly, man, I appreciate y'all having me, man. It's always a joy, always a blessing to be on the show with you guys.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep these up as far as film breakdowns and things like that. We'll get a little better understanding on why we just got kicked off.
Right.
Kicked off, and YouTube didn't like us playing videos that are already on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I said maybe another way to do it is maybe just sharing your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I capture. Well, I'll wrap this up and then I'll tell you why we can't do that. But don't want to give away our secrets on how we do this.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and wrap this up, and we'll do this another time, gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Later.
And if you like fish and grits and all that sports shit, everybody, let me hear you say, oh, yay. Oh, yay.
First year we started 5-5 in the regular season, and we wound up making it to the championship. And